God is deeply and passionately in love with the Jewish people. This is one of the major themes of Pesach. Many communities have the custom of reading the Shir HaShirim, the book of Song of Songs, during the festival of Pesach. Shir HaShirim describes the romantic, passionate love between a man and a woman, between a bride and a groom. The sages teach that this is a metaphor for the loving relationship between Hashem and the Jewish people. And the great sage of Rabbi Akiva says that whilst all of the books of the Tanakh are holy, the book of Shir HaShirim is the holiest of the holies. The relationship between Hashem and the Jewish people is passionate, it's romantic, it's one filled with love. And this is expressed on Pesach, where Hashem himself descended into Mitzrayim, into the land of Egypt, a land of spiritual immorality, a land of corruption, to redeem the Jewish people from the lowest of depths. The Jewish people had sunken to the 49th gate of impurity. They were immersed within the Egyptian culture. And yet, Hashem was so filled with love for the Jewish people that he alone descended into Egypt. As we read in the Haggadah, Lo yalidei malach, lo yalidei saraf, lo yalidei shaliach. Hashem did not send any emissaries, he did not send any angels to redeem the Jewish people, but he alone, he himself came down to take the Jewish people out of Egypt. The Maharal of Prague explains that the reason for this is because the entire purpose of the Exodus was that we should become absolutely united with Hashem as his exclusive people. Lakachti lachem li, and Hashem says that I will take for me, to be a people. This exclusive relationship means that no matter what we go through, no one is able to subjugate the Jewish people. Ever since the time of the Exodus, we belong exclusively to Hashem, and like a faithful groom, Hashem protects and looks after his bride. This is echoed in the pasuk which says, Mashcheni acharecha nerutza. The verse in Shir HaShirim says, draw me, and I will run after you. The Jewish people were drawn to Hashem at the moment of the Exodus, and then they followed Hashem into the desert to express their deep love and passion and faith in Hashem. Not knowing where they were going, not knowing what they would eat, what they would drink, they followed Hashem blind with love, and ultimately came to the giving of the Torah, which is like the marriage between Hashem and the Jewish people, where Hashem betrothed us to him through the mitzvahs of the Torah. So when we take a message from the festival of Pesach, we have to know, first and foremost, that Hashem loves us deeply, unconditionally, and that love is supposed to awaken within us a reciprocal love, that we should desire to draw ourselves closer to him. And that is the avodah of Sfiras HaOmer, where day by day we lift ourselves and draw ourselves closer to Hashem, raise ourselves spiritually, until we are ready 49 days later for the giving of the Torah, to renew our marriage with Hashem. And Be'ezras Hashem, we should be zeichet to the ultimate finalization of the marriage, which will take place with the coming of Mashiach, when we are returned to Jerusalem and to the Beis HaMikdash, which is the marital home of Hashem and his beloved people.